This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone.
Boo. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome back. Hello. How are y'all doing? Hopefully, you all are doing good. I am doing pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm doing good. I guess, like, the only issue that I guess I have at the moment, I guess because, I spoke a lot yesterday. I don't know why. I guess I was just like, I don't know. I was detailing like every little step that I was doing with the UV unwrapping and stuff like that, and it kind of my throat has been very dry since yesterday, I guess. Um, so yeah, sorry if I end up having to clear my throat or cough or drink water for today. It's just how things are going to be. But yeah, not really that big of a deal. All in all, everything's good. Just a bit of a dry throat. All right. Let me load up Rusty's retirement, and I guess while I do that, I can talk about the news. Is there any news? Not really. I don't think. Like I mentioned yesterday, the new update for Honkshu Mimimi, Honkai Star Rail, came out. I haven't played it yet. Obviously, I've gotten on to do my dailies and stuff, but in terms of the whole like story mode stuff, I have not touched it. I believe this is the end though of the story. If I'm correct about that. Like the big boss is in this update. And the Trailblazer is going to get a new power up, a new they're gonna follow a new path that you'll be able to, I guess, swap. Similar to, I guess, the end of oh wait, did we? No, never mind. I don't think we unlocked a new path in the last one. In the last place we were. Sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Um, but yeah, new path. I believe it's Harmony. I've seen the leaks, so I know, I guess, a little bit of stuff going on. I guess. Um, but hold on. Let me connect to Twitch. In terms of other news, I guess Helldivers, the new pack, the new the new War Bond came out today. Um, it's a shame I keep mentioning it, and I haven't had the time to play it. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a call. Wait one moment. Alright, sorry. I am back. Got an impromptu call. Don't worry, everything's good. Oh, let me put Rusty's on screen. There we go. So yeah, it's connected to Twitch, I believe. Let me check. Yes, it is. Exclamation mark join. I sort of. I guess I'll talk about that later. Yeah, news. War Bond for Helldivers. It came out today. Um, I haven't, like I said, I've been saying this for like the last few days, all the time, how I would like to play more Helldivers, but I haven't really gone on at all recently. Um, it is a good game. I really like it. But sadly, yeah, I just haven't had the time to really sit down and play it. Um, so yeah. But in other news, I don't think there's any other news that I sort of care about slash know slash I don't know. Yeah, nothing much going on right now. But yeah, sorry. What I was going to say before I continue talking about the news, um, actually, hold on. Hades 2, whatever. It's been on my mind a lot. Um, Mostly because, like I've said in these last few days, I don't really have any sort of games that I sort of want to play on stream. Um, then again, I don't know. I don't know too much. I'm gonna give it like a week. It's probably the hype that's sort of like, oh, it's a new game. Everyone's excited about it. But will I actually care in about a week? I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, sorry. What I was gonna say, I didn't do much Godot or blendering for today. Um, I mostly spent it trying to sort of brainstorm things involving my Twitch channel. Things like, because I don't know. I think I mentioned it yesterday that there was, I tuned into a streamer who was doing some blending stuff yesterday, and I basically, looked at their channel, and all the like info stuff to sort of, I guess, get inspiration on how I should do mine as well. So I was sort of, I guess, trying to brainstorm exactly what I was gonna put down there. I have to like, I can't like draw, I guess. So any sort of like art that I want to like use, I have to sort of start making in Blender, which is a little bit time consuming. But whatever, right? We'll get to it when we get to it, kind of thing. So, kind of working on that. uh, while also working on the Godot stuff. Um, Again, with the Godot stuff, I don't really have like any sort of like, uh, I don't know. I feel a bit guideless, if that makes sense. Uh, so I'm a bit unsure about sort of the end goal of whatever I'm doing, and if it's like, I don't know. I tend to get that way when things sort of start to get really hard, and I start hitting like roadblocks. I sort of start to think to myself, like, what's the point of all this? Like, why am I doing this? Um, um, and so yeah, it's just I just have to push through it. Um, yeah, and it also comes from like when things get super hard, and seeing as I'm still brand new to Godot and all that kind of stuff, I tend to be like the struggle of sort of like learning new things and sort of getting into something. Because wait, what is this? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I tend to want to invest a lot of time into things. Um, and I don't know. It's a lot of information to take in when learning something new, especially something as big as like a game engine and all the little like things to do with like the way the sort of scripts work and all that kind of stuff. Um, it helps to write things down, at least for me. So I'm trying. I mean, I already made a Google Doc for the whole like Goldot stuff that I'm doing. I could hopefully write down some of my ideas down to sort of help me with remembering things and making things a lot less overwhelming. Okay, sorry. I'll talk about that while I start working. Today, as the title suggests, we are UV packing. Yesterday we finished UV unwrapping everything. Now we will begin the process of UV packing. Um, so yeah, we'll work our way down as you see in the list there. So we'll start off by packing the body together, and then the face, teeth, eyes have already been packed, I think, for the most part. I need to think. I did talk about yesterday how I might consider putting the eyes with the face, but that kind of, I don't know. I need to plan that out because with the eyes, I want to do something a little different with the eyes, and I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I haven't really talked about it too much though. I think I did back when I sort of decided on using like a disc for the eye instead of like a you know, extrusion into the head for the eyes. Um, and basically, I guess the way I want it to work is I want to duplicate uh, the eye object here. I want to have a few of these eye objects, and the way I'm basically gonna what I want to try working on is this a point? Oh, it is. What the hell? What I want to try doing is I want to have a few of these eye objects, and I want to use shape keys to sort of bring some of them back and bring some of them forward, if that makes sense. So I could swap the sort of emotions that the eyes are showing by moving these objects front and back, front and back. It is quite heavy. I mean, it's 300 trigs, but obviously if I'm going to have like multiple different eyes, it's going to be a lot more. So yeah, that's why the eye is full. But obviously if I want to include the face, I have to shrink this down a bit. I want to be able to shrink it down without losing too much detail. And then there's the issue with like, if I do join it with the face and teeth, then I need to have a sort of kind of large area. Not really large area, but I need to have an area on the UV map where I could fit the drawings of the different eyes. So when I do duplicate this, I could just sort of, you know, have it all with the face. I need to test it out, like I said. That's I guess the only gripe with that is that I did spend a lot of time. Kind of, it doesn't really matter anymore because it was like about a month ago now. Trying to fix the fact that this had a bit of a wide outline, and if I do decide to combine this with the face, this drawing here that I made is kind of gonna get thrown in the trash, which for the most part is whatever. But that is something I guess of note. I do have to keep this eye though. If I do decide to just like use this size for the eyes, I do have to keep this eye because I'm probably gonna have to duplicate this image and then sort of modify it for the different expressions and stuff. Well, but we'll see. We'll get there when we get there, kind of stuff, you know. I wonder how it's gonna work. Yeah, we'll see. I guess of the fear with that would be like, is that using too many materials? I'm gonna have to sort of like gauge that with like the different expressions, because I have an expression sheet right here for the most part. She does have this here though, which is actually no, I know how to a remedy for that. Her eyes don't really change too much, but they are like certain scenes which I sort of need to look back at to get like some references of where the eye shrinks down to a much smaller size, but then there's a ring around the eye. I think it comes up when they show like intensity. You can kind of see here, I guess, where you could see the eye here, and then you see like a ring. Or when they're surprised, I think that ring shows up. But anyway, sorry for the rambling. Let's get back to what's actually important, which is the unwrapping. So yeah, the body comes first. I'm going to apply the modifiers, the mirror, and remove the subdivision surface because we do not need it. I'm going to re-unwrap everything just so that I have everything together. The legs, I guess now would be the time to remove the legs. I don't know. One thing that I can do instead of removing the legs is just straight up. What the hell? Oh, I guess that's the size of the legs. I could just take them out. What is this? Wait, where's the cut? Did I? I thought I selected that, didn't I? Oh, but what is this? Oh. Okay, well, I guess I should select all of this as well. And bring this outside. And we could just, like, pin it here. And then try to maybe re-unwrap it. And then what is this? This is the face. I probably need to do some cutting. Like, I think maybe cut here. To sort of split it like that. And I think that's fine. I could maybe make a cut in the middle here, but I think that wouldn't work too well. Where is it? It does sort of alleviate some of the stretch, but I think most people usually have it look like this for the most part. Either way. I'm gonna put the face there for now and close it. What is this? Oh, that's the mouth part. I wonder if there's a way to chillax. Whoops. Wait, what? That basically works. And then there's the ear, which I guess the only issue, not the only issue, the only part that I guess I care about the ear is the sort of inside of the ear, especially if I want to draw on the fact that, you know, there's like a line and all that stuff there. I wonder if this is fine. But both of the ear stuff and the mouth stuff are going to go outside because, both of these pieces here belong to the head, so those don't really matter. Let us unwrap this one more time now that all those bits and bobs are kind of kicked out. And now I guess we start to focus on parts that we sort of need more detail on, in terms of like what's visible. In terms of what's visible, Sorry, I started thinking about the legs again. About the I think I talked about this yesterday. How my initial thought with the legs was I'm just going to, instead of making a duplicate of the legs, and sort of just kind of like shrink wrapping it onto the body to act as the sort of stripes that she has on her legs in the pre-time skip version. I'm just going to paint the legs themselves stripes. And then yesterday I talked about how, like, oh well, if I do that, then the post time skip version will also have the same striped legs. And then I sort of again started thinking about, like, should I do what I originally thought I was gonna do, which is make a copy of the legs to act as sort of like pants, or should I just paint the legs, and because the fact that the dress for the post time skip version goes down so low, it won't really matter too much if someone like looks up there, because like the chances of someone looking up there isn't going to be very high, I don't think. And I think I might go with the fact, just to save on vertices, to just paint the legs stripes and not worry about trying to make pants for her. But sorry, that's just something I thought about right now. So the legs actually do have to be quite big, so you to sort of show the detail. They don't have to be super big, obviously, but you know what I mean. They have to be big enough that you can see the detail. I don't want it to be pixelated kind of thing. I guess I do have to sort of straighten out the legs a bit. I wonder how it'll look like if I try to snap to grid. Oh god. God, what the hell? These shapes are awful. What is this shape? How the hell did they get that shape from snap to grid? Why is it different every time? I don't know. I might have to go in here manually and do it. I think the issue that's happening is the knee, where it starts to go like, whoa, what's going on with the topology? It's gone a bit weird, but yeah. What else? Sorry. So yeah, the legs are important, so I need to make those big. Her stomach kind of gets shown, but there's no detail. There's only, like, I guess if you want, there's like a bit of a line to show like the depth of her belly button, but that's like, I'm pretty sure if I were to add an outline to the character, then it would basically fix itself. I don't really have to like add anything to that. So I think that's it for the post time skip version. Obviously her hands are shown, but everyone's hands are shown, and her face and neck is shown. Um, but that's about it, I think. Do I have any other references that I hid? I do. Are these important at all? I guess like this part here is shown, but then again, not much detail, so it doesn't really matter too much. For the post time skip version, there's a lot more shown on the sort of upper body. Her entire arm is shown, which there isn't much detail again. The only detail spot that kind of matters is her left arm, which seems to have a bit of a tattoo. Um, there's these lines here for like the sort of collarbones, which I guess I could add. Whoa. The geometry kind of has like a bit of a place for them, but then again, I didn't make them too pronounced. Um, so that is maybe something I need to pay attention to. You could also see her back, especially from this 3D object. You can see her back. There doesn't seem to be any detail. Like there isn't any like markings to show like you know, the sort of shoulder blades or whatever. So I don't have to worry too much about that. And so yeah, everything else is pretty much fine. But the only parts that I need to sort of pay emphasis to, by the looks of things, are the legs. And that's about it. So yeah. So I want to move these out of the way, the hands. The arms, I need to figure out which one's her left arm, because, okay, it's that one. It's this one, I mean. Because that one I do need to make a little bit bigger. Just like, because I said, because she does have a tattoo on there. Um, so the more detail on that, I guess, the better. And I did talk about yesterday um, how there isn't a lot of geometry that I could delete. Similar, kind of like what I did with Medusa, where most of her body in both uh, most of her body in both outfits um, is completely covered. So I could delete a lot of that body because you won't be able to see it at all. But with with Perona, um, the only part that I sort of talked about that sort of you can't really see too much is the sort of like mid upper waist area. And especially since I'm using the legs as the stripes stuff, I can't really delete any of the legs that would normally be hidden by, I guess, if I were to make pants out of this. So yeah, there's a lot of what's it called? Yeah, there's a lot of geometry from the body that's kept. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I probably don't need to pin these, but oh wait, oops, wait, I want to keep you. All right, give me 1 second. I need to use the bathroom. BRB. Alright, sorry. I am back. How's the farm doing? Farm looks good. Hello, Zotic. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the farm. How are you? Okay. Alright. Where were we? Whoops. Good and you? I'm doing good. I am also doing good. Just, you know, now that I am done UV unwrapping, I am now moved on to UV packing. And so I'm working on that. But yeah, other than that, not much else. Alright, I do kind of want to straighten this out. For some reason, the UV squares add-on doesn't really work too well with this leg. It's probably due to the knee. It doesn't have fun at all. It's fine. It's a lot better than trying to deal with the hair stuff, which, again, I saved until the last minute. I mean, I'm already done with it, but you know what I mean. Did that fix anything? I don't think so. No, that's okay, never mind. Should I? Hold on. Wait, how do I do this again? Oops. No, not that. No, active face. Whoops. But yeah. I'm glad to be done with the whole modeling process. Now I can move on to some other stuff. Even though it's been a while since I've done UV unwrapping and packing. Oops, shit. And all that. Is that fine? Yeah. Yeah, right. Hooray! Progress, progress. I've played the new Hankasura update. I have logged on, and I've tried out Robin with the, you know, you could try her out for one time. And I've gone on to do some of the daily stuff, but I haven't played the story updates as of yet. I probably need to hold on. Oh, I guess that doesn't look very good. Yeah, I have seen, or not, I haven't seen, but I've definitely heard about it. I do plan on finishing the story this time pretty early on, since the last two updates I've kind of waited until the end to do them. But I do want to finish it rather quickly this time. I might even do it on stream. I have sort of considered doing that, playing it on stream as the sort of game I play after I'm done with the Blender stuff. Right. Oh. So yeah, I might do that. Wait, hold on. I need to... Let me look for something. That will probably definitely help with the getting it done ASAP. Oh, did you not get Robin? Yikes. I think I have like 40 pulls. I don't think I plan on pulling for Robin. I did with 200. Oh, okay. Ooh, that sucks. But at least you got her right. Better than nothing. Better than wasting that many pulls and coming up empty-handed. All I want is the old song. Yeah, I do like the song. I think it's a very nice addition. Yeah, when I tried her, I thought she was pretty cool. I thought she was pretty good. I liked her play style. Let's see, what am I looking for? Ooh. Now about enough for Firefly. Yeah, I saw Firefly too on the sort of leaks. She looks pretty cool too. Who else did I say? I saw Jade as well in the leaks. She also looks pretty cool. I don't know exactly what path she follows, but I think it was I don't know, but I know she has like a sort of follow-up attack. But we'll see. I got quite a lot of rolls from doing the whole quest line and also the events last second. So I might have, I don't know. I don't know exactly like which character I want at the moment. I don't have anything in mind. Erudition. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So yeah. I mean, at the moment I'm still uh in the process of trying to build up Archeron. Everything else is pretty much finished. I just need to the relics, man. The relic grinding is taking its time. But yeah, I don't know. We might play it later on stream today. I have sort of been talking about the fact that I don't really have any games that I want to play on stream, that is. So I think that's a pretty good excuse to play Honkai Star Rail, since I technically have stuff I need to do on that. So I'm trying to find a post that talked about the UV editing, and I can't seem to find it, which is strange because I saw it a lot today in the morning pop up, and now I can't find it. My archery is kind of good, I guess. Yeah, mine isn't so good. I've been very unlucky with finding body pieces. Nothing with like crit rate or crit damage. Sadly. And then also rope. I think I'm missing a rope for her. I haven't been able to find a good one. So yeah, that's gonna take a while. So yeah, I might save up to get her light cone, because I don't think I got her light cone when I rolled for her. So I might do that instead. Yeah, I can't seem to find this post. Strange how I feel like I'm scrolling through stuff I haven't seen at all, instead of scrolling through stuff that I have seen. How bizarre. I might just ignore it and just go straight into whatever the hell I was doing. But yeah, we'll see. I might also, I don't know. Might go for Black Swan maybe once her reroll or her whatever comes back on. Because I think initially I was gonna go for her because, yeah. But I think I wasted most of my rolls. I forgot what I wasted most of my. I think it was Ron May. I might be wrong about that though. Oh no, it was probably Archeron. Or actually, I don't know. Forgot which came first. I'm pretty sure Black Swan came first though. Okay, yeah, I give up. Uh, 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 uh. Hmm. If mine was E1, she would be perfect. Yeah, right. I think I got very lucky with just getting her in the first place, so I don't even have her at E1 either. second. Oh, what the hell? I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, there's still a lot to do with Perona before I get to the end of her, but I'm not too sure if I'm being honest. I do have, like I said, a list of characters. Although I think I lost the wheel that I had that had all like the characters that I intended on making. So I'm gonna have to remake that, I think. But yeah, I'm not too sure. There are tons of other characters that I could try making. I wonder how this is gonna work. I don't know if this is like the right thing to do, but we'll give it a go, right? But yeah, I'm not too sure. I could just like spin the wheel again. Actually, you know what? After Perona, um, I think I might do something else other than a character. I think I might do like another deep dive into like something Blender related, whether it's like geometry nodes or like shader stuff or whatever. I'm not too sure yet. I think that's what I said last time, or that was my goal. Is to pick a topic that I want to kind of learn that involves Blender and just try to learn about it. But yeah, we'll see. It might just end up with me making another character. I think that's like a very safe fall off for me, since that's basically what I end up doing most of the time. But yeah, I do want to learn something new, Blender related. I wonder if I should make these the same. Because they're virtually symmetrical, TBH. But yeah, we'll see. Alright. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions as well, as always, I guess. Always happy to hear what people would want, I guess, to see me make. If there's any sort of characters or anything else also. What happens if I try to use UV Packer like this? Some Helldivers fan art. That's a pretty good suggestion. Yeah. I was sort of... That's something I have to get back on. I was making a sort of a sort of outfit for the little goblin character that is Helldivers inspired. Which I could work on. But yeah, some Helldivers fan art. That's not a bad idea. Hold on, I think I have a list of characters. Let me try to add that to the list. Where is it? There it goes. Helldivers fan art. I guess at that point I had to sort of think about what exactly I would want to make. I mean, this probably doesn't matter for me to separate, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I feel like I have a lot more room here to fit something else. I wonder if what I should fit in here. Maybe the scalp, instead of putting it with the hair, I could put it here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion. Honestly, a good idea. I should probably do some more like fan art related stuff, or just like making stuff to show off, I guess. I could definitely do more of that kind of stuff. Wait, what? Uh-huh. What am I thinking about? Okay, so that's it for the body. So the body will also, I'll make sure to add this here, will also include the scalp. And I'll remove that from the hair. Where's it? Scalp. Alright, so the body's done pretty much. I'm pretty sure I don't have to edit anything else with the body, I think. So these two are good. So now, oh, actually, I need to bring the body back, because next is the face and the teeth, which include, the teeth and the tongue. Oh, but before we do that, though, I need to apply the mirror modifier, and it looks like I have 2 levels subdivision on the teeth. Do I need 2 levels? I can see why I need 2 levels. How much geometry does that add, I guess? Let me see. Oh wait, let's try unwrapping that. It's not bad. I guess the question is, do I need almost 2,000 trigs for something that you may or may not see too much of? I guess. I mean, it matters with, like, obviously the mouth movements and stuff like that. But I'd probably go in and do some, deleting of some edges. Oops. I guess now I'm starting to think about, like, what exactly could I do for Helldivers fan art. It doesn't have to be anything too crazy, obviously. But, now I'm thinking about it. This is a lot better, honestly. Okay, so these mouth bits here are most likely going to be quite small because they're all, like, pretty single colored. The teeth are going to be white. The tongue is going to be like a sort of reddish pink. It doesn't need that much detail, is what I'm trying to say. So this could be relatively small. The head has to be relatively big to obviously take up most of the detail. I mean, for this kind of character, there isn't much detail on the face to begin with. The only part that I guess needs the most detail is the lips, since it has some sort of, like, lipstick on. So yeah, I don't know if the way the mouth is shaped right now is good enough for that. we'll see. Once we start texturing, if I feel like it doesn't, the sort of detail of the lipstick doesn't look that great, once I start texturing, then I might go back in and edit the UV specifically around the mouth to sort of obviously make it come out better. And then the ears don't need to be that big either. Although I will make them a little bit bigger, since they do carry some detail on like the sort of inside of the ear. The mouth could be relatively small, and these bits, like I said, could be relatively small. So there is a lot of room with the head UV. So I could try to combine the eyes with the head, because there's a lot of room here to sort of work with, especially if I want to make a bunch of different eyes. So yeah, I have to think about it though. Um, I'll need to test it out once I start texture painting. But yeah, for the most part, what did I? Okay, wait. Okay, the umbrella's going with the post clothing. I was gonna say, I was wondering where exactly I decided to put the umbrella, since that's a pretty big part as well. All right. So the body is done pretty much. The face and teeth is done. Oh, I mean, the body I think is done. Period. The face, I'll need to make some checks once I actually start texture painting. The eyes, I'm still not sure if I should keep them by themselves or if I should combine them with the face. I'll have to see. Um, and then let's see. I think I said I was gonna wait to do the hair stuff last. Mostly because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. Um, so I'm going to move this last. As well with the pre and post, both of them are going to be, I'm going to do last. Alright. And then we get to the pre-clothing and the post-clothing. Now, I did talk about yesterday how I might want to see if I can combine both the pre and the post versions together into one UV map, because then that will also save me on I think on materials. Um so yeah, probably do that. But first, before I continue, I am going to use the bathroom. So I will BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let's look at our farm. How's the farm doing? It looks like it's doing pretty well. I just need to do some planting. I have a bot that apparently plants things for me, but I don't really know what he's doing. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Toaster Man. He's just over on the left. He's not even doing shit. And I don't even know if he follows, the signs at all. Hopefully he does. But all he did was plant that one plant in the pot in front of his house. And then I haven't seen him do anything else. I can't control him in any way. He's not in the sort of, I guess, panel where you can control the two other bots, Rusty and Haiku. So he's kind of just walking around as a toaster. Apparently he plants seeds, but I'm not too sure. Yeah. Bizarre. I don't know. Either way... Why is this one like the special color? Why is this one yellow? Oh, wait, does yellow signify that it's been, like, fully upgraded? It looks like it. That's interesting. He just exists, yeah, right? He doesn't do much, he just exists. He's just there. Twirling his little thumbs. There's an empty patch here, I wonder if he'll go to it. Never mind, okay. I don't know what he's doing. Wait. Okay, yeah, he's just walking around, I don't know. I can't control him. Uncontrollable. Alright, before we move on, or before I go back to doing that, what do I need? I need parsnips, apparently. Okay. So yeah, I guess I was thinking a bit more on, I'll hide the hair for now, since I'm definitely not doing that right now. Oh, am I gonna put the accessory for the hair also with the hair stuff? I don't think so. Oh, apparently it did say that I'm gonna put it with the hair. I'll think about that. I might include it with, with the clothing instead. Just because I want as much room as I can dedicate to the hair as possible. What was I gonna say? Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Zodic. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying? I was thinking a bit more about what the sort of, I guess, Helldivers fan art would kind of look like. And I don't think it's going to be, like, super realistic, because I don't think I could achieve this sort of, I guess, the way they sort of do their models. If I were to make something, probably, I guess it would give me an excuse to sort of go a bit more stylized and make something that's, a bit interesting in the way it looks, instead of going too deep into, like, realism or something like that. I never really liked the idea of doing something, like, super realistic. Also because I feel like it's a lot of work and I'm not the best. Alright, what are we doing? Alright. I need to start organizing this by like big, small, and whatever. So the roses can be very small because the rose petals are all white, and I mean everything is white for the roses. So all of this stuff can be small. So yeah. So left is small area, middle is I guess sort of like medium, and then on the right is ones that I believe have to be quite big, for detail's sake. The hat. Oops. I want to say the hat could be quite small, though I have to be careful though. I didn't split up. Um, I didn't split up the sort of top and bottom part of the hat, and the top is black and the bottom is a sort of like red color. So these pieces here, I guess, have to be kind of medium sized because if it's too low, then that sort of I guess sort of change from black to a red is going to be too pixelated, and I definitely don't want that. The dress. The dress. Um, these pieces here. Like you, and you. All these pieces here. Whoops. Whoops. Can be quite small. Because they are single colors. They're either white or black. And there's no underside, so I assume this sort of discoloration here is because of shadow. So that should come by default. I don't have to add that manually myself. Not like the hat kind of is what I'm trying to compare it to. So these bits here can be quite small. However, oh, and this bit here could also be quite small. This is the, I believe, part of the underside of the dress. This could also be quite small. However, these two pieces here, this being the, I wonder, what happens if I try to UV square this? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, definitely not doing that. I might wanna... How am I gonna do this? I do kind of want to square this off to make things easier for me. Similar to how I did the legs. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I want to give it a try nonetheless. Whoops. What happens if I do that here, though? Yeah, I'm not too happy with that. I might leave it as is, honestly, if I can. I guess my only issue with this is that it's slightly tilted, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I wonder if I could... Whoops. Am I able to just, like, unwrap this section here? Yeah, look how... I don't know why it's tilted that way. Why it's, like, not symmetrical. Did I not add the line, like, straight down the middle? I'm not too sure. Does this tell me how many points I'm selecting? No, it doesn't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24. And then on this side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it is the same. So I don't know why it comes out so lopsided. It's bizarre. But yeah, why does it look like that? Is it because this is like too far away? Do I need to bring this closer to be more in line with what's going on here? It still has the same result. But yeah, I don't know if I made myself clear with what I was talking about with the sort of Helldivers. If I were to do fan art of it, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't make like realistic models similar to how shit, how it is at the moment in game. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, it's because I try to unwrap everything. My bad. Shit. See, that's a little bit better, question mark? I'm not sure. I think that's the best I can do, though. Does this actually help me out at all? I feel like this might not be helping me. Yeah, because the chest has a lot of detail on it, too. And at the moment, the sort of chest area here is being shrunken down, which I don't think is going to help me too much with the shape of the detail. I think I might just leave it as is then, as it was before. Oops. Like that. So yeah, this part has to be relatively large because it needs that detail. But this part also, it kind of leaks into it a little bit. So I think, I don't know if I should put this like in big or medium. It doesn't leak into it that much, so it might be fine if I just put it under medium. But I want it to flow nicely, or as nicely as I can get it. So I do need to experiment with that a little bit. Alright, what's next? The watch. Now the watch, the only important part of the watch, I think, is the screen, I guess you could call it, this part here. I do intend on drawing on the details of the watch, but it doesn't have to be that detailed, so I'll put it under medium. But everything else, I believe, is all single colored, so it doesn't need to be very big. Alright, actually, let me... One moment. I just realized that I've been talking a whole lot, again, similar to yesterday. And I probably do with some music for myself, not for you guys. You guys have lovely, gay music. But for me, I like to listen to music sometimes. What the hell? I think my internet's being funny. I tried to look for something and it said invalid response or something. Oh, yep. Wait, did it disconnect now? I don't remember. Wait, is it? Yeah, it did. So yeah, my internet was being weird. One second. Alright. So the watch is done. Pre-belt. Now, let's see what the belt needs. The pink heart is separated, and it is only one color. So I can put that on here. I guess if I wanted to, I could add these sort of like details that are sort of highlights of it. But I think I should be able to keep it relatively small still. If I have room, I might bring it up maybe a bit closer to medium size, but it doesn't really matter too much. This here, I believe, is the area around the heart. Yeah, and this is all gold. So I don't think I need to worry too much about this either. And now this belt. This belt is part gold and part red. So yeah, this area here is red apparently. It's a very small area. You know what? Actually, you know what I could do with this? I should be able to snap to grid. Oh wait, I need to turn on that off that apparently. Wait, what? Did I accidentally pin it or something? Why isn't it letting me edit everything? Oh, it's because it's miss. Wait, what? Wait, Wait, hold on. I think I need to get the belt by itself because there seems to be some issues here where there's like extra points where I don't think there needs to be. Yeah. I think this was an accident. I think I accidentally subdivided here by accident. I must have done it like very quickly. Here, hold on. Checker deselects, and then we could just dissolve these vertices here. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think I accidentally... Yeah. I must have accidentally done that. Wasn't my intention. Obviously. But there we go. So now I'm able to organize this a bit better. Like I said, there's a very specific part here. I believe it's this in between these two bits here. Where it's red. Everything else is gold, but this specific part here is red, which means that is that the only part that's red? Hold on, let me look back at this part here. Yeah, it's the only part that's red. Also, I don't think I realized this before, but I think this is a buckle. Do I have a buckle for her belt? I don't think I do. It's not shown in any other references, I don't think. Which is why it's weird that it's shown on this side reference. Either way, I'm not going to make a buckle. Well, but because there is a bit of a... Similar to the hat here, because there's a sort of transition from one color to another, it's best if I try to make it as big as I can, so that the sort of transition isn't too pixelated and looks ugly. Actually, one thing that I can do, which I did with the belt, is I should be able to also go in here and square this, I believe, which will help with the process of making sure that it doesn't you can't see the sort of pixels. I could also even, since I believe these two are exactly the same, I could even stack them on top of each other. All I have to do is mirror one of these. I think I'll do that. I'll save up on space. Instead of having two of these sections, I just need one. Right? It's the same as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The points are a little bit different. I just have to sort of modify how the points are distributed. But other than that, this is exactly the same. Oh, okay. I don't think I could combine this by, like, recent, or at least I can't do it with all of it, because, there seems to be an issue. Oops. Whoops. I can do it for these bits here. But I think I need to be more methodical on these points here, because they're very different, but yet still. Whoops. Oh, I can what? Oh, that was weird. Let me save. I feel like that was a bit of lag or something. I feel like some of these points start to deviate from each other a lot more. So this might not work. Alright, and I quickly, just to make sure that everything is symmetrical. Oh, what? For some reason, snapping the grid breaks the things apart. That's odd. Hmm. It's fine. I think I should be able to just do this and they'll fix it. That is a looks really odd outcome, I guess. So yeah, with this I should be able to use the sort of line brush to color in a pretty straight line between the black and red colors, and so there shouldn't be any sort of pixelization or any sort of sign that yeah. Okay, next, pre-belt accessories. Now, honestly, I guess similar to the pedals, this honestly would have been better if I hadn't applied the modifiers. I'm not sure if I applied them before I did the UV unwrapping, or if they're already applied before, because now I have to go through the um uh painstaking process of stacking them on top of each other. It shouldn't take too long. Although one thing that I can do is I think the pre-belt accessory one is also has the exact same thing going on. Um, Pretty sure all of these have the exact same amount of vertices. Topology is the same, I mean. And yeah, and like I mentioned before, I might go back into these and do something like this and delete some of the edge loops to reduce the poly count. Because I talked about it yesterday. I even showed it off yesterday that you obviously can't, you honestly can't tell the difference between a semicircle that has this topology and one that has uh, the same topology, but with these sections here deleted, or I guess like edge looped out. From afar, at least. Obviously, if you were zooming close, you would very easily be able to see that one of them has a lot more detail than the other. But you know, I don't think that many people are going to go up to the Perona character and look directly at her belt. And if they do, then if the semicircles are low poly, I don't think it's going to ruin someone's immersion or something like that. If that's even something that someone would say. But the good thing is, once I'm done stacking it, even if I decide to go the route of deleting those bits of topology that I mentioned, they're still going to be stacked onto each other. So everything should be fine. Oh, let me check my farm first, though. This is going to take a while, so I should better check my farm. I need to plant some parsnips. And some green tomato. And some pumpkin. And some regular tomato. Red tomato. And some eggplant. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. I am a little bit away from unlocking the next crop. I just need more parsnips, which, good thing I planted some more. All that is good. I have unlocked, however, another bush, which is red gooseberries. Now, I guess the issue now is that the bees don't have the range to access the gooseberry. Alright, there we go. We added more bees. And now I'm going to plant the new red gooseberries. We have a shit ton of biofuel. Thankfully. Alright, so there we go. Farm is coming along nicely. Let's continue with Blender. But yeah, like I said, this would have been a lot easier if... I mean, I could probably... I might be able to go back to one of the older files before I applied the mirror modifier and append it to this file to sort of speed this process up, but I kind of want to do this in a weird way. I want to be distracted by this very monotonous work. At the moment, I think I might be able to fit both the pre and post timeskip outfits into one UV map. I mean, obviously, once I... Right now, I'm just sort of designating them whether or not they need to be big or small, but there's not a lot of objects, I don't think, in both of the versions that need to be big. It's basically just like the sort of the front ones, you know, like the front of the dress and the front of the shirt that need to be quite big, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know if it's good to sort of stack things up. That's the whole stacking stuff. To be fair though, I don't really watch too many videos on like UV hacking, I guess. But in the first sort of, I guess, tutorial that I watched involving Blender, the one that Daniel made, making a character for Made in the Abyss, he did this with some of the UVs. I don't remember which ones. I think the fingers got stacked because the fingers are all they're the same on both sides of the hand, and they're all blue. So I'm pretty sure he stacked them all because it saves up on space. And ever since then, I've used it. I don't know if anyone else uses it, or if it's like a good idea to use it. I don't know too much. I'm basically just like a parrot, I guess, or I copy the things that I've seen. Um, so yeah, sometimes I feel like I don't really know much because most of the things that I do know are things that I've either seen in videos or, I mean, everything, just about everything I've learned from has been seen through a video. So I don't know if I could even call myself like I haven't actually like worked on anything myself. Well, obviously, like I've made my the characters myself. I didn't follow a tutorial like I did with the made the in the Abyss character, but you know what I mean. Which is why things like making my own shaders or like making my own like geonodes something, I feel like will be very difficult for me because most of what I learn is through videos, and if I were to sort of need to make something for myself on my own, I wouldn't really know where to start. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a parrot. I uh I basically just regurgitate everything that I've seen that I believe is helpful onto the screen. It's kind of like following instructions almost, and I've always been very good at following instructions. Um, I guess that's why I'm a bit hesitant about calling myself an artist, because I don't actually like make anything uh, on my own, in my head at least. Um, I'm just using basic different like workflows or strategies or things that I've seen from other people. I don't know, because I don't really know too much about anything else. I don't know about anatomy. Uh, to do the body stuff, I basically just follow Brand's video and follow along with that. For the face, I follow a video as well. Um, I follow the same method for making all the faces that I've made recently because it's very in the video it's shown in steps, so it's very easy to follow. And it seems to work out pretty well for the most part. But yeah, that's what I mean. I use a lot of videos to do a lot of the stuff that I do. And even with the body of Perona, I mean, if you were there, you saw that I basically just used the image that Brand provided us for when he was teaching us, you know, doing tutorial on, you know, making a character, making Zelda, I believe, specifically. I basically just reused his model sheet because I found that it works the best. Not only because you know, you're basically just like using the same character throughout the entire tutorial, but yeah, it seems to work well also when it comes to like rigging and weight painting. At least I've found. Um, The only thing I did was sort of edit some parts of the model to sort of make it align more to the body type of Perona. But I didn't make the body. I can't say I did. And a lot of the things I added to it, like a lot of like shoulder blades in the back, and the sort of collarbone in the front. Normally, I wouldn't know where exactly to add that. The only reason I know where to put it is because I'm following Brand's tutorial. But yeah, like I said, I haven't looked into anatomy at all. I know it's definitely something I should do, because same with drawing, knowing, I guess, sort of the anatomy of the body is helpful for modeling. But I don't know. That's sort of sometimes how I see things, which I guess I don't really know what it will, how would, if I were to make like an original character, which is one of my goals that I want to do before the year ends. I don't know how it's gonna go, because like I said, I basically just like parrot things that I've seen. And if I were to make an original character, then there would be no there wouldn't be any references that I could use for the most part. Obviously, like if I was sort of like following like a set of clothing or something, I could pull off like real life references, but for the most part, when making a character like these characters, I can pull different places where they show up in, which helps a lot with obviously making the character. But if I were to make an OG character, an OC, I mean, not OG. Too much Fortnite. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. I'm a little bit, I guess, afraid that I mean, I feel like the characters I make now look pretty decent, but I'm not too sure if any original characters that I do make will look decent. Because these characters have the benefit of, you know, having a shit ton of references, but I can't draw, so I can't make my own references in terms of like creating an original character. So I don't know. I haven't given much thought for original character for making like an original character. The initial idea was to make Medusa and then make an original character. But I kind of, if I'm being honest, I kind of chickened out of that. Because that was sort of the idea that I was going with. I was like, okay, Medusa's done. Now I'm going to make an original character. Because like I said, that is a goal that I want to do. As one of my New Year's resolutions. But like I said, I kind of chickened out of it and instead picked the character from the wheel. Because I don't know. There's that part there where it's like, I'm not too sure how it's gonna turn out because there's no references for them. I can't make any references because I'm not a good artist. This is kind of like lopsided. It kind of messes things up. I'm gonna leave this outside for now until I can fix that or something. So yeah, I can't make references because I'm not can't draw. And yeah, and then it also goes into the other part which I think I talked a bit about when I was actually sort of deciding on making an original character before I guess chickened out and ended up picking Perona. Is that it's kind of awkward or kind of like embarrassing to sort of show off an idea. I guess it's the same with the sort of Godot idea where it's kind of like I sort of start to like second guess myself and be like, is this a good idea? Um, which definitely doesn't help with the whole fact that I mentioned in the beginning of the stream that I'm a little bit directionless when it comes to the whole Godot thing that I'm making. Um, if I'm second guessing myself, going, should I do this? Is this gonna even be good? It's funny. So yeah, I don't know. It's both of those parts combined that sort of makes me sort of question whether or not I want to do it. And I don't know. It might be like a yeah, because like it's very simple to just go like, if someone comes in and they're like, "What are you making?" I could easily be like, "It's Perona from One Piece." But if someone comes in while I'm making like an original character, I kind of have to like go over the spiel of like, "Oh yeah, this is like a character." There's no references for them. I'm making it basically off the top of my head. Um, and yeah, and I feel like that's pretty awkward, at least in my opinion. Um, and so yeah, but like I was going to say was, it might just be like a situation where um, it seems important to me right now, or it seems embarrassing to me right now, but uh, that's not what I wanted. I want to re-unwrap this. It seems to be a bit lopsided. Um, it might turn out that everything's actually once I do it once, it might actually be a lot easier to do afterwards, kind of thing. Or like I'm blowing it out of proportions, and after I actually start working on it and stuff, then it's kind of just gonna calm down, I guess. I don't really know. Or like once I do it once, the next time I decide to do it won't really be as difficult anymore. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I guess I started thinking about it again because of the whole like, what am I gonna do next sort of question posed by Zodic. And the fact that making an original character is it's a two-parter, you know? It's like um it is a New Year's resolution that I want to do before the year ends. Obviously I have a lot of time still, kind of, although it feels like I mean, it's already been a year since I started learning Blender, so it kind of feels like time's moving really quickly. um it feels like it was just yesterday where I was saying I've only been doing Blender for a few months, but now I can't really say that because I've been doing it for a whole year, pretty much. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, that is a goal that I want to do before the end of the year, but it is also like basically the reason why I wanted to learn Blender was to sort of make original characters and then do something with the original characters. Like, I don't really know. Tell stories. I've always been a big fan of games when they have a very interesting, sometimes convoluted story. Um, I think I already talked about this. But yeah, or just like make interactions. I think, I don't know. It's nice to like have a character that you could sort of just like make a story about. Maybe something that's a bit relatable to people. Um, because you know, there's always characters out there from like whether it's like shows or animes or something like that people like. And so to make something like that would be really cool. I think I'll know I've done a good job at making a character if there's like fan art of them made. I think if that were to happen, I think I I could die happy, I guess. But yeah, well, I'll see. Like I said, the goal a while ago was I'll make two characters. One of them was supposed to be an OC, obviously, like I mentioned. Um, and then afterwards, I was going to take some time to do a deep dive in something. I don't know exactly what. I obviously want to like pick something that's useful to sort of, I guess, the idea of making a character. Um, which is why I don't know. I do want to learn geonodes because I think geonodes are cool, and from all the work that I've seen people work on, the things people can make with geonodes is always very cool. And I would like to sort of, I guess, in a way, be a part of that. Um, but it might be better to learn shading stuff, or I don't know. I guess as we get closer to the end of the character, I could sort of start thinking about that kind of stuff. But at the moment, I'm not too sure. Anyway, sorry to sort of start rambling about uh things. I usually tend to do that when I believe no one is here or no one's like listening or watching or whatever. Obviously, I don't have my viewer count. I can't see my viewer count, so I don't know. I used to have my viewer count visible to me, but it would make me nervous whenever I looked up and saw that someone was watching, and it'd make me act different. And I guess I still do act different whenever someone like types in chat, and I'm like, "Whoa, hello," and stuff. But it's a lot better and a lot easier to not know. Less pressure. We got a new plant though. What is this? Garlic? So we have to delete a plant. I guess I don't want to delete tomato. Oh, green peas is apparently next on the chopping block. Although pinto beans seems like it's a lot easier to clear, so I might do that one next, or do that one instead. And once the green beans are gone, I'll probably replace it with whatever this one is. But yeah, it's good to sort of talk about what I'm thinking about. Get my thoughts out there, get my ideas out there to those who care. And those who would want to listen, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of stuff that GeoNodes provides that I got to try out when I did that like short GeoNode tutorial following section of my stream that I did. There was some really cool stuff that I learned, or I guess technically didn't learn. I basically just followed along a tutorial. But there's a lot of cool stuff that I guess I picked up on. That could potentially be used for something like animation or characters, something like that. I know it is useful. I could definitely think of ways for me to use it. I guess the problem with it is that, oops, sorry. I don't think that kind of stuff is transferable outside of Blender. So I can't really like use it to sort of make a VR chat model or make some sort of like VTubing model or something. At least if it is, I don't know about it. But yeah, I don't know. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. Sorry, I started rambling again. Um, no good rambler. All right, let's look at this, see if there's any news before we continue with the packing. Apparently, some new geometry nodes are coming to Blender 4.2. Said by a guy that I follow who does a lot of GeoNode stuff. I guess they're basically the inspiration as to why I want to learn GeoNode things. I think it's cool. Hmm. What else? Sorry, didn't mean to cough into the mic. I'll try to mute myself next time. My throat is getting once again very dry, similar to yesterday. 2 days of just yapping. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. It doesn't seem to be any news. At least, nothing that I think is important. Important to share. Okay. Let's get back to work. I guess, those yawns, I'm starting to realize that it is almost 7. 30 minutes away from 7. Which, I think I'm going to play Honkai Star Rail today. I'll do some stamina wasting stuff real quick, and then we'll dive into the story afterwards. I do have to admit, like I said, I think a few days ago, I kind of got lost a little bit with whatever's going on with the story. I should probably watch a video on what exactly is going on. There was a lot of talking, I think, in this last story patch, which I try to pay attention to, but at the same time, I had like 3 days left for the update, so I did try to kind of speed run things a bit to the best of my ability. So I definitely missed a lot of things. My bad. All right, where were we? Sorry. Um, the cape. So yeah, I'm looking at the cape. It seems to be pretty simple. We have our pinks, which are all one solid color. The underside of this bow is shaded dark, but I don't know if that's the same for all of them. I mean, with the 3D version here, they seem to give some like extra detail there to show that like it's being pulled or whatever. Trying to pull up another one. Here we go. Yeah, for this one, you don't see any of the shading being done. So I don't know. Probably don't need to do any shading there. What else? This sort of like white fluffy stuff doesn't seem to have any detail on it. The cape itself is entirely red. This is the fluffy stuff right here. So this part, the ribbon parts, the middle ribbon, and what is this? Oh, I guess this is the middle ribbon. This is just the other parts of the ribbon. All of this be small. However, this part here is the fluff. The fluffy bits up here. I think I'm going to put that. I'm going to put all of these like this here, the top of the shirt, the fluffy stuff on the arms. I'm going to put all that stuff in the medium column. Because I feel like I'm going to need more room for detail for that kind of stuff. But that's about it. Where are we? Crown. Now for the crown, for the crown, for the crown, for the crown. Let me hide the hat. If I can. For now. Alright. So for the crown, did I? Oh wait, yeah, the crown accessories are available. Wait, what are the color of the crown accessories? The crown accessories are also gold semicircles. So I could include those with the especially if they're the exact same topology. I could add those to the other semicircles. I could stack them on top of each other. But sorry, what was I saying? These parts here are all pink. And they're separated, so I don't have to worry about them. Whoops. I accidentally tapped out. So yeah, these parts can be small. These parts I believe are also separated. And I believe from the art, these are all white. So these parts can also be small, since they have no extra detail that I need to sort of worry about. I'd probably stack these, honestly, because they do have the exact same topology. I'd probably straighten these out to make it easier to stack. What is this? What the hell? Why are they separated? Why are they on their own like this? Wait, hold on. Whoops. Let me unwrap the crown again, because I feel like there's something wrong here. Why? Why is this like this? What exactly is this covering? Oh, wait, there's probably... Yes, there's some vertices that were overlapping. Okay. I think I got rid of them. So let's us bring this back. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, these bits here... can be made small and also be stacked on top of each other. These bits here as well can be made small and also stacked on top of each other because they're exactly the same. I'll move them down here for now so I could do that work. This bit here and this bit here and this bit here are all part of the cross on top of the crown, which I believe is just a gray color from the reference. At least this reference, it's a gray color. So that could all, since it's all one color, that could be placed small. This part here is on the top of the crown. I don't think there's any references that show the top of the crown. I don't think there is. So I'm not too sure what color to make it. I guess here you could maybe see it. I don't know. I guess I might make it the same color as the cross. It's a very small very small bit of the crown. That I don't think, especially since it's on top of the head, I don't think many people are gonna see it. I'll test it out. Because it is like connected to everything else, so I don't know if like the sort of pink red color is the best for it, or if white or the gray color. Oh god, I'm like stuttering so much. I'll see. So then these parts here are the last parts. So these two parts here, whoops, or I guess these three parts, are all white. So they can be moved over to the small bits. And then this part in the middle is red. Or, yeah, I'm gonna say red. It's kind of like a bit more of like a pinkish red, but whatever. You know what I mean. And that's it, pretty much. For the crown, I'm just going to now, overlap these bits, because they are the same. So white waste space on, whoops, white waste space on an object that is seemingly the same and share the same color and have absolutely zero differences from each other, for the most part. Oh wait, hold on. I kind of wanna. Okay, this one's a bit like lopsided, so I don't want to do that one. There's another one that's a bit lopsided as well, which I don't want to. I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one that I don't want to do, or I kind of want to do like separately, so that there's like less issues. This one's also a bit lopsided. Maybe this one isn't the lopsided one. Let's see. Nah, it's lopsided. Yeah. Okay. Let's combine these then, which I think is literally just two. Um. All right, there we go. Did these match up in any way? I think these two. No, never mind. These two, I think, do though. Yeah. Okay. 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 So yeah, since it is close to being 7, I think my goal. How close am I? I think I might be able to sort of sort the remaining 2 objects like how I've been doing right now. But I won't get into packing the clothing into a UV map today, most likely. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. But I do want to finish sort of organizing where or how exactly it's going to go down, so that tomorrow I can just dive straight into organizing that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. Depending on how long it takes will kind of, I guess, depend on how much time I'm going to basically be able to play Honkai Star Rail. And like I said, I want to use up my stamina first, and then after I'm done using up my stamina, we can move into doing the story. I mean, I don't expect to finish the story today, obviously, but you know, play a little bit today, play a little bit tomorrow, and after doing that a bunch of times, you are done. That's usually how things work. Okay, I don't want to be too meticulous because I do have to fit in another one. And this one, like the last one, is also kind of doesn't line up too well for the most part. It seems to line up pretty well enough though that I should be able to just do this. And it'll clear up a lot of the issues. And I just have to go in and fix the other ones. But yeah. So like I said, once I'm done, I'll move on The last three objects I need to work on is the hair accessory, which I was sort of uh, thinking about whether or not I should include it with the clothing. I think I will try to, um, just because that'll leave more room for the hair stuff, especially if I want to end up combining the hair for the pre and post versions into one UV map. I do have to if I don't have the accessory there to sort of take up space, it's probably for the best. All right, and so hopefully this should help me kind of be able to sort of group them together, since they're generally going to be a sort of similar shape. I guess the only difference is the sort of height or width might be a little different, but for the most part, things should line up kind of. Um, oh, whoops! I think I made this one too long. Now I made this one too short. There we go. I think the issue is it doesn't line up though. Alright, give me one moment. I'm going to use the bathroom. BRB. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. I'm sort of starting to realize that these don't line up. Um, as well as I thought they would. Which complicates things because what the fuck? This one has a trig. What the hell? What? Okay, you know what? I might do this tomorrow. Because why does this one have a trig? I'm gonna have to figure that out. So let's skip the crown. Oh wait, there's still a lot to do. I have to do the crown accessory, which will require me to fit the little balls into the other balls, semicircles, whatever. Um, free hair accessory. Oh, it's also been. That won't take me that long. There's a bit of detail with that one, with the outsides being white and sort of inside of it being black. I think that one would go under medium. What? Wait, hold on. I didn't have the crown selected for some reason. And I probably stack these two, since they are symmetrical. Like, like this part can be stacked with this part. And then, the back sides can be stacked together. I do wanna, like I said, I did wanna finish um doing all the bits, but I also don't wanna like spend all day, at least today, doing uh Blender related stuff. Since I did say I do wanna uh do some Honkai Star Rail. Um, I don't wanna uh, even though I'm totally willing to, I said I'd do some Honkai Star Rail. And so yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I don't wanna. Might have to push some things back for tomorrow. Um, since I could definitely spend another hour doing this whole like UV packing stuff. All right, let's try this now. I need to make sure that certain areas, like in these parts here, didn't lose their shape. While also checking to see that checking to see that all the points that needed to be sort of merged together got merged together. All right, and now I just need to do this, and I think once maybe I don't know. I don't know how. I'm gonna do the crown accessory tomorrow, and I'm going to do that one bit of the crown tomorrow. But I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do this shirt and this skirt. I don't think it's gonna take me too long, because it's gonna be like the cape, where the parts that ooh, but the skirt and shirt do kind of have parts that need a bit of detail. Like the front of the shirt needs to be quite big, so we could paint that detail on. And then for the skirt, um, honestly, the entirety of the skirt has to be big as well, because all of that I have to paint on myself. All these like white bits on there. So yeah. Especially, oh god, I have to do a lot of cleanup here, apparently. So I guess I'm realizing that I didn't eat very well before starting stream today. I say as you know, I'm getting signs of hunger. Can't wait to, I guess, get something to eat afterwards. I guess I could, like, I guess, once I'm done with the blender part, I could go downstairs, maybe quickly get something to chomp on. But I don't know. Maybe. Oh, apparently my internet's being shoddy right now. Alright, we should be done with this, I think. I'm just gonna go real quickly to check to make sure that nothing has been Uh, set up wrong. And if there is issues, I should be able to fix them. Alright, here we go. The flowers are done. Like I said, these are most likely going to go up here in the medium section, because they have that sort of white outline. And so yeah, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do the crown accessory stuff tomorrow as well, because that's all these circles that I need to stack up on top of where is it? I'm gonna bring it out here, this circle here. Stack these together since they're all gold. And so yeah. Here we have this shirt. So this is the front. The front of the shirt has to be high, because that's where the design is. The arms are white, so these could go in the low section. I believe this is the back of the shirt, which could also go in the low section, since I'm pretty sure it's just going to be white. I do want to see what pieces these are. What is this? Okay, so that's white. And I assume this is also white. What is this? Ah, it's that part. Okay. Again, these pieces are going to be white. So these could also go in the low section. What is this? Okay, so that's that. So that is going to go in the high section. These two bits here are going to go in the high section as well. These are the same, so I'm probably going to stack these. And I assume these two are the same as well. Yeah. So I'm going to... Wait, hold on. Do I have... Oh, shit, yeah, I do. Hold on. I have that turned on, whatever it's called. UV sync selection. So I have to be careful with that kind of stuff. What is this? The neck. Oh, for some reason... Wait, is the neck split into 3 pieces? I guess I forgot to remove this edge. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna re-unwrap it again. I want to pin everything down. So I want to organize things first before I do that. Okay, so these two are going to go together. These two go together. These two go together. I could... Shit. Shape them. To grid by shape them. You know, make them to squares. like I think I did with the what is it called again? I don't know why I'm blanking. Like I did with the cape. Okay, there we go. Now these two will go together. I'm not going to do that right now. Right now I'm just trying to sort of speed run getting this stuff done. And then, so yeah, that's the shirt done. And now, quickly, the skirt. Now these two bits here can be stacked top of each other, and it's also going to be... I put them under medium. I don't know if I need to convert them to high. This right here are the buckles to hold the belt. These are, I believe, all going to be red. So those could go low. But now these two sections here have to go high. I'm sort of tempted to sort of make a cut here, maybe. It seems like everything else down here is exactly the same. The only difference is this part up here. And the designs are pretty much like this part below. So if I wanted to, I could put a line there, and then I could stack them on top of each other, so I only have to do it once. Because I'm pretty sure the shape is the same. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The same amount on both sides. And topology should be the same. So I might do that. I'll put it here then, since down here is basically like my work in progress UVs that I need to sort of stack or sort of edit in a way. So yeah, that's it for today. In terms of Blender related stuff. So tomorrow we'll fix all this stuff up. We'll organize all this. And once this is all organized and put into their like separate sections, I can start packing them all into one UV map. And then we should be done doing that tomorrow. So we'll be done with the clothing. And then we could begin the hair. Now the hair, like I said, I don't know how I want to do the hair yet. Because there's a lot of sort of black lines to sort of add detail that I would like to use. And I'm not sure if I want to go the route of like painting them on. Mostly because that if they're not like big enough, it could look very pixelated and end up looking really bad. A way to remedy that would be to sort of use the sort of CG Project Red method of making black lines on the characters, which is basically just manipulating the UVs in a way so that the lines will always end up straight because of the way the UVs are set up and the way the colors are set up in the map. I'm still not sure how that's going to work. I'm going to sort of pack them together as best as I can. And if I do decide to go the route of, I guess, CG Project Red, I'll have to do a lot more UV editing. But that's something I have to work on once I actually get to working on the hair. I think I'll work on the hair last when it comes to sort of the texturing portion as well, since, like I said, it's probably going to be the most complicated bit. But that is all. Good stuff. Alright. So let's close out of that. How's the farm doing? We unlocked a new crop. Oats. Okay, so we're gonna replace green beans with oats. So we have to wait until the green beans are done growing for us to be able to put down the oats. So we'll do that tomorrow. Thank you, little Zotic bot, for helping us out. But yeah, we are done. Goodbye. Get destroyed. Anyway, so yeah, let's quit that. And yeah, let me load up Honkai Star Rail. Give me one moment. I think while it's loading up, I might quickly do a BRB to sort of grab something quick to bite on, a quick little snack. Um, while it loads, because it's going to take some time to load. Um, so that'd be a good time to sort of do that. But yeah. Oh, let me change the category. Honkai Star Rail. I could also change the title. Should I change the title? What would I even call it? Doing the story or something like that. I don't know. Right now, we'll just keep it as is. I usually don't change the title, even though I changed the category. Um, because the majority of the stream is Blender related, and only like a very small subset of the stream is actually has anything to do with games. So yeah, I don't feel like it's, I guess, worth changing the title. I was kind of looking at my Twitch stuff today, like I said, because I was looking at that kind of stuff, and yeah, uh, the majority of people come to see art. They come to see the Blender. And a very small subset of people actually stick around to sort of watch the gaming. But I like to do it because it sort of pads out the time a little bit. Um, and also, you know, sometimes there's games that I want to play on stream. Recently, that hasn't been the case, but whatever. Let me exit out of Google Chrome because I feel like it takes up a lot of shit. But I did mention, I think I mentioned it like a couple days ago or something like that. It seems to be all right now, but there's still some issues with it. I repaired the files, so it's a little bit better now, but it still occasionally happens. Honkai Star Rail crashes for me, and it used to crash quite a lot. I think it was an issue with the files not being repaired, and I think after repairing the files, it doesn't crash as much, but it still crashes. And it is something that I noticed, between Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, is that Genshin never crashes for me. But for some reason, Honkai Star Rail crashes a whole lot more. And I don't know why. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't crash, especially during the story. That's also a reason why I kind of sort of speed ran a lot of the dialogue during when I was trying to do the story last patch. Even though, like I said, I only had like a few days to do it, which is why I was speedrunning it. The game would also crash a lot, which meant if I was in the middle of a conversation and it crashed, I had to start the conversation all over again, which, didn't make enjoying the story that great. Anyway, okay, so it's loading up now. Let me put it up on screen. Um, and I will be right back. Going to get to myself a light snack or something to hold me out for, I don't know, I'm probably going to stream for like another 30 minutes or something. Not that long, so I'm just going to get myself something small. Um, Wait, hold on. I'm waiting for Honkai Star Rail to stop not responding. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I guess I jinx myself if it does crash. Yippee! Okay, wait. I think it's fine now. I'm trying to get it to show on screen before I leave. Uh, I'm struggling. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so I'm here now. Hello, it's been a while since I've shown Honkai Star Rail on stream, or I played it on stream. So hello, hi. I'm still rocking with the same team as always. This is my safe team, where I have decent damage, good sustainability, and I could sort of yeah. I mean, I don't have any other teams, but this team, if I did have other teams, I would use this team to sort of go through the story. It's a safe option. But anyway, I'm here because I was finishing up traces for Archeron. I just realized I don't have a light cone for her. I think that's because I don't think I have a good light cone for her. So I'm probably gonna have to like improvise, just use like a random one. Sadly. So yeah. What can we do? We could do some relic farming. I've been farming this relic for Archeron as well. I don't want to do a simulated universe because they usually take quite a bit of time. So yeah, you got me. And in terms of relics for her, I'm missing an orb, a planetary ornament. Even though these are all 15, I think I would like to make some replacements. I think only the ones that have like a lock on them I think are good. Like the headpiece I think turned out okay. This turned out okay, I guess. This I want to replace the body, and I want to. Apparently I don't want to replace the shoe. I need to look back at these because I'm pretty sure this doesn't look good. I went two into crit rate and two into break effect. That could definitely be better. And the hand went one into everything. But this one could also definitely be better. And yeah, the body is absolutely ass. So yeah, let's do some relic grinding. So yeah, we'll do that for a bit, and then we might do the storyline. Although I guess I am pushing it a bit with time. Um, I don't necessarily have to go at 8, but I do have some other things that I would like to do. And so I'm sort of naming 8 o'clock as a bit of a cutoff point for that kind of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna let this auto. I need to check on something real quick, sadly. Um, as soon as we enter, I'm gonna let this auto, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hmm. Attack HP, defense HP, that's pretty not the best. So yeah, I think for Archeron I want crit rate, crit damage, and I guess speed. It's a typical, I guess, damage dealer kind of things. I'm pretty sure every sort of DPS wants crit rate, crit damage, and speed as sort of like the main substats. There's a few that want like break effect, I guess, but like not really. But yeah, even though I said I've been keeping active or I've been trying to sort of use up my stamina every day for Honka Star Rail, I'm still not the best. I miss some days. It got so bad recently that I hit like over 1,000 reserved stamina, which is I guess one thing that's good about this game that Genshin doesn't have. But I guess it's like a bit different since with this game you can auto, but with Genshin you can't. Hmm. Okay, that's bad. Hmm. Okay. Sorry for being so silent. I was snacking, but now I'm done. I mean, there's not much I could do or say. Oh, look at that! Wow. I mean, wow. This actually is wow. I got 3 pieces. bad. If I could roll into like a crit with this might not be that bad. All right, one more. And then we can probably start the story a little bit. We won't be able to get too far into it, but hopefully we can have more time tomorrow. But yeah, like I was saying, there's not much I could really talk about. This is like auto, so it's not like whoa, look at that. Did you see that dog? Oh, you know what the dog actually reminds me? The event um from the last patch, the one where you have to play as a bartender. That was a really good event. If I'm being honest. Um, Obviously that was the like probably the last thing I played before the update, and I thought it was a good story. It was very interesting how like you have all these like monsters, I guess, who are kind of like gripping to reality, and they have like their own personalities, but they're also like, I don't know. It was a very interesting story, if I'm being honest. It's kind of hard to explain, but I felt bad for the monster. All right. Uh, so let's see. Let's start. I have like about 15 minutes. Let's start a little bit of the story. But yeah, I have a lot of quests that I need to do. A lot of like side quests as well. Who is this guy? What? He just came out of nowhere. Pinnacones, Germany Festival has entered its countdown phase. Cooldown phase, well. Accompanied by clockies, TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare. We we could talk things out. Fluffy. It's urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor to you all. How the fuck did they get on the train? Doesn't the train kind of like... Hmm, what the hell? Sorry, I had like a bit of like eyelash stuck in my mouth for some reason. Um, this train orbits around the planet. How the fuck do people get on? I assume like there's a way to transport in and off, obviously, but I feel like people get on here quite easily that we don't want. Jody, you know what you're doing. I also have to remind you of its risks. Upon this thing out was just a way of saying hello. Boot Hill. I'm a Galaxy Ranger. Oh, like, well, I guess didn't we reveal that Archeron isn't actually the Galaxy Ranger? Am I wrong about that? Like I said, I'm a little bit lost with the story. That's the price you pay for being off the grid for too long, lol. The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express. Uh, kind of. And that makes sense, actually, that she isn't a Galaxy Ranger since she isn't a hunt. That was one of the things that was revealed, I guess. Or I guess we kind of already knew because she's a character, but she doesn't follow the path of the hunt. She follows the path of nihility, and that was like a big revelation. Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the council regarding Surge's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I had a hard time believing you. Bunch of full spin is good at hand. Spin a bit about the surge turning to Gibbons by Dr. Primitive. Valley spoon around on the swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is why, similarly, I had a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. We're on the train. What the fuck is he talking about? Two bullets in this gun, 9mm. An Eternal Classic. I may need the Astral myself right now, but if you're an imposter among us, just like that one. Like that one. Is he talking about Pon Pon? Still exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes. So you have to prove yourself, huh? Where are you going? Recognize this? It looks like an animal. It's a muddle. Wait, what? Muddle Fudger? The Jade Arquebus of Loathing Oath. So I really gave this to you guys. It's just a Jade Epic gift to the Express by General. His presence on board serves as the Alliance official recognition of the Express. I'm skipping a lot of the difficult names. Is that enough? Not bad, kiddo. Prezi says myself cold. Cloud Knights. So I took a hold. Now it's your turn. Ages since this galaxy, we just had the spotlight shown on them, and we ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. Been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations easy as pie. Alright then, feel free to toss any questions, and we'll see if I answer trust. So, show me the door. I tell what kind of way they're trying to discuss the Rangers. I don't think I ever considered an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolved sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values. Yeah, it's about some form of shared faith, right? There's not some just don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak, never kill the innocent. Those are oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. We could strictly adhere to the bottom line when someone crosses them. One's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in a moment where the other proof meaning of bottom line comes into play, as long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express? I already seek. Yeah, I said I seek no trouble. I must go to Pinniconi for a matter. I don't have an invite, and I can't enter the family's hotel doors. Only I could borrow the nameless identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guests of the family. Aren't the guys from just also esteemed guests? Oh, you hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine, I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Pinniconi right now. Oh, I see. I was like, a son? So it's a guy. That doesn't make any sense. But I see. Is a memo keeper. She's the same as all magnetic organisms, feeling one moment and gone the next. She scared the fudge out of me, still she gave me some vital info. I assume that's Black Swan. And then the imposters obviously Archeron. It's a hard question. It isn't just a man of belief. Person calls herself Archeron. Okay, duh. According to her information, she should be an emanator of nihility. That's possible. That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you. Typically gives anyone as much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason do they have to bequeath strength onto mortals? And you must know the emulators can also conceal their own identities, which for many people is better than that. It's better that way, otherwise it would be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even perhaps turning their backs on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune running into the Elation emulator. Its appearance is no different than that of these clowns. Shit, look that I got drunk. No, its imminent status. Even if there's you'll find this eyes under the spotlight. I guess when just looking in the shadows, paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. It's working that heavy news don't exist. Maybe we just ain't helixed enough. I think that's probably if you don't want to be sending this to them, that's really fast. I think just said it's true. That's what she's attempt to do. Interesting. Because, yeah, I assume, like, following a path, you kind of have certain rules to follow, I guess. So you have a certain ideal that matches with the path, I assume. I still don't understand how paths work. Is it something that, like, you follow and you could. I assume you can't change it from, like, just. From, like, the snap of your fingers, you know? It's not something you just change off the top of your head. I assume it's something more ingrained. Also, yeah, she fought. Uh, what's his face? I already forgot. I'm bad with names. Come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll sequentially stop to reaffirm that they're still on solid ground, and then they will only raise their hand to gaze at the sky. But in reality, your dream staring at the sky is sexual for humanity. Since the day of the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. By now, the night sky has mercilessly served died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened when the course of a single slash of a blade. Accurate. It was actually two blades, just that the second one was faster. That's not the point. We're supposed to be invited, have gathered at this banquet, even if the harmony is all embracing. I have no choice but to show you some of them the door for the sake of agony and peace. The planet Pacific is no place for you, but on nihility, those who live in the shadows do not pay the right to tread the limited stage, I mean. Speaking of living in the shadows, probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Dream Master. Can't stay. You believe it or not, this is not the real me. We are one. Oh, they're like a hive mind. Is the unity the family espouses? My mortal shores long since disobeyed the Oaks family's 107,200 what? I'm getting myself confused. Are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across the dreams when required, in the times of social need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead. Seems like you're asking me to leave Perona. Yeah, you understand one. Alas, I'm not asking. Think you can? Damn, she's gonna fight? I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. And who I am still showing such malice, you're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before, and usually when I face with the question, most people retort, why can't I? They can't. You are comfortably reminded that family is forgiving but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across the world. If you do not comply when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. You understand again. About to add another mark to the tally. And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I do as you ask, I'll leave. I feel like, do I have to narrate? I don't know. I feel like I have to since, I don't know, a wise choice. I thought of giving them separate voices, but I feel like that'd be awkward. I wasn't aware there's a choice. To either share these one option, please bear in mind you and Pinocchio are different worlds. Those born in the far banks cannot seek solace across the river. Leaving our return to radiance the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of annihility. And even more so when this self-annihilator heralds destruction of everything, your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all. A befitting name. Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. No better than I do. The Pink has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility, just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow. Robin's point of view. Didn't Robin die? Please, the universal event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at the Clock Studios theme park. The company has promptly responded to secure the area. I'm happy to report that there have been no injuries. I swear there was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky and I even caught one of them, but it vanished in an instant before my very eyes. Clock Studios theme park incident? What about it, Miss Robin? Am I seeing things right? Or I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the delays for the dream journey. Just mentioned about this just really piqued my interest. Do you mind providing more detail about the incident? The chips we normally see everywhere, the green ones, they fell from the sky as if it were raining. And those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family had been developing. I mean, those chips were all part of a performance, but strategy hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the ceremony festival, but it seems it's been leaked. You want me to keep this secret? The rain chips were supposed to be part of my act. I see, then it makes all sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Dream family a success. Appreciate it. I'd like to give you a token gift. It's a flower. Oh wait, it's a button. This button is just press the right moment in the celebration and there could be an unexpected treat in store for you. Alright, looks like there are the guests who else confused. I'd like to excuse myself. Please enjoy the dreamscape. Talking about it. Potentially made waves. Yeah. I thought Robin died. Wasn't that the something? I don't know. Then, like I said, don't know too much about the story. Um. Oh, but nice. You could just play as Robin. That's really cool. I do like that. That was something that wasn't in the game before, and that was something that happened last update or last chapter of the story. You could switch, or not you couldn't switch like manually, but the story switched between different point of views. And I guess now we're playing as Robin. And you could swap between, I guess, like normal and Robin. Oh look, she has her own. Anyway, it is 8. I know we didn't do much story. I mean, you know, there's a lot of talking, I feel like, when it comes to this kind of stories. But I do have to go now. We'll probably continue this tomorrow. Why not? You know, I started it, now I have to finish it. There's probably going to be a big boss at the end, so it'd be interesting to see that on stream. But yeah, thank you for coming along. Thank you for tuning in. Those who did, and those who didn't. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day, wherever you are. And we'll be back tomorrow with some more Blender and some more Honkai Star Rail. Okay? Ooh, actually, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know. I something's happening tomorrow for me at least. So if I stream, good. If I don't, then it's because of something family related. Not a big deal. It's just yeah, something that I just kind of forgot about until literally right now. But yeah, I don't know when it's happening. If it's happening like early in the morning, then I'll be able to stream. If it's happening later in the afternoon, then maybe I won't be able to. And if I do, then it won't be as long, kind of thing, you know. Sorry about that. But anyway, have a good day. Like I said, and goodbye.